Well, hello everyone, or welcome back to my channel. Who is ready for some wisdom and wonder from Coco Daisy? This is the planner kit. It is so dreamy. Just the designs alone makes me want to have a nice little fresh, warm invite into January. I love the warm tones with that warm beige. It just kind of brings everything together. I think this is just a stunning kit. And there has been a few changes. I know that you guys will have to dig deep in the pictures, but you go ahead and make sure you go and look at the planner kit subscription and look at what she has done to redesign the insides of the planner. So I'm just going to give you a sneak peek here. The front is now a little bit different. And then also there is a monthly page where it's on 2 pages. It is such a great idea. You still get all 5 of your weekly pages, but then, oh, you guys, a month that you can write in. So excited for this. It also has all of these extra pages. There are 32 days in this book, and then in the back there's also a note section. So they have gone above and beyond my wildest Coco Daisy insert dreams. I will definitely be using this in the coming months. I do have to do another video about how I would rearrange this if that's something I was interested in doing. I will have to dive that in, and I'll do that in a different video. And once I get it done, I'll put it up top. But I do want to make sure that I keep that January together if I do reorder the pages. All right, with all of that said, I'm really, the first thing I did when I pulled this out was think about the cover I wanted to use. There are so many different covers. I am so divided on whether I want to go in a pink direction or if I wanted to do the regular. This would be a normal beigey brown. It matches perfectly. But then there's also another way to go with this kit. And here is my other choice. And it is this beautiful warm orange, I think would tie everything together. I don't know which direction I'm picking yet. So I want to start in a very neutral, inviting and calm interior to start. So usually that first one means I'm going with kind of a neutral pattern. This one would work well. I love the plain front of this. I also love the stripe, which you think is not calm. It is. You can definitely put that in a calm direction. I'm going to save this for some accent paper, but I could also use this as a front as well. So my initial thought is I really love this border around here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to refold this so it would fit. I do love my standard size traveler's notebook so very much. And I just learned that it's one of the most popular inserts that Coco Daisy offers with their kits. I didn't realize how many people really did use it. I love it so much. I have no intentions of changing whatsoever in 2026 at all. So I always do 4.5 when I'm trimming. So this is no different. So I'm going to score that right at 4.5. I am not going to cut this off. I think I'm going to do a tri-fold this month. I love using tri-folds. So I'm going to go ahead and measure from here. So that's 4.5. I scored, which is fine. That's going to be on the interior anyway. I'm not worried about it. Now I can go ahead and fold on each end. I just do a quarter of an inch, but since I want this to be kind of even, I'm going to do 1/8 of an inch on one and 1/8 of an inch on the other. So it will be 8 1/4 total. All right, now that I have that to size, I really want to think about how I want to use this space. I was thinking, I don't know if I want that. I was going to put a nice dark border around, but I really like this one. And I love, yeah, and I did the pen test, which is blue, by the way, and it's a 0.4. I wonder if I should make a slit first of all, I need to make a backing board for it so it would fit. But I think I want to put a slit in here and then cover the back side with that slit. And that way I have sticky notes on the front of my pocket. Oh, I think that would look lovely. Let's try that. I do need to find a piece of cardstock. I could use cardstock, or I could use some packaging, because we get lots of packaging when we have these kits. Just trace that and cut it just on the inside so it doesn't stick out. But now I'm just gonna go ahead and use some adhesive and make sure it's nice and sturdy. Now that I have that on the back, I guess I could have taken off a few. I don't need that many, so I'm just gonna chop this in half and take this apart and stick this elsewhere. That way it won't be quite so bulky up front. But I have my backing board, and so now it's going to be really easy to slip this in the pocket and have it stay there. Now I just gotta figure out where I want placement of it. If I want something that's just, I'm gonna move it down slightly because I have some ideas on how I wanna execute some of the things on the front, but I need to get this in the right spots. So I'm gonna put one right here and one right here. That way when I stick it in the pocket, that'll be the height of it. Now I can just go ahead and take my rotary cutter one more time, make sure it's nice and open, and then I'm just gonna slit straight across. And if I ever want to decide to take that out, I can. Oh my, well that stinks. I did rip the paper when I was putting it in, but this is an easy solution. All I have to do is take a little bit of let's say a die cut, and add to it, and then connect those pieces, and it'll look like I've never done anything, and it surely will make it very sturdy as well. So we're just gonna stick this, and if we need to trim, we do that. I think it looks good. And now no one will ever know that we made a mistake, but now we just added an extra design element. Happens all the time, guys. Nobody's perfect in crafting, I can tell you that one. All right, so what I planned was, let's finish the top before we work in the back. We get these beautiful alphas every month, and I don't use them as well as often as I should. So I was thinking about just writing January, and then maybe even putting like 2026 here in the bottom. I think it would look super cute. I know these are supposed to be for your planner, but I just can't resist. So we're gonna go ahead and start with this right here. I'm gonna put them on a ruler because I think it'll make it look a little bit better. Like it won't be floating around. Oh, I love that, the way it looks. And now we get to write January. This is the tough part. I'm gonna grab some tweezers because you can't do it with a curved ruler, I guess. I think it looks lovely. Oh, I love the way that looks. And then because it's a little bit off center a little bit, meaning like there needs to be something over here. We can add so many different things. You can add another die cut. This would look fun right there. I could put in some stars, which I think would be a fantastic idea. These are the pet sticker stars. And then just kind of fill in that gap right there, and it just looks so perfect. Oh, I'm so excited. And I'm gonna make a slit just across here for the remainder of the sticky notes, and then it'll go back to the front side and it'll look so much better and won't be quite so floppy. I'm going back in with the washi tape, and that would look beautiful, a lot better than it did before. I know that this is the pen and stamp ink test card, but I really want to use this on the interior, and I just cut a piece of this pattern paper to create a little bit of a focal point for it. I'm just gonna connect the pocket and the journal card by just putting a little die cut to bridge that gap, and I think that'll look great on the inside, and then I have a space to put whatever I'd like. Now let's talk about how we're going to tackle this back side and here. Lots of different ways. I really like this stripe. I wonder if I should do a stripe this way. I think that would be lovely if I did a stripe this way, and it would add a little bit of interest to the back and also some sturdiness. I did make this somewhat wide because it doesn't really have a lot of interest on this back side, and I thought that would be a nice little focal point back here. Now I'm just going to take some of these die cuts and create just a little bit of a focal points around, kind of create what we have going on elsewhere with the surround. So I'm just going to take notice of some of the things that are already present on the page and just enhance them a little bit. And I'm just enhancing this bottom section with a few of those washi strips that came in the main planner kit. I love that they're all different days of the week and the month, and I think that's where I'm going to let off. I just think this is lovely. Now I've got lots of landing zones. I could put lists here, lots of space for other things, but I just think this is beautiful just the way it is. Thanks so much for joining me here with Wisdom and Willows. What a beautiful kit to start your year off perfectly. Bye everyone.